Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
Hello everyone, there's this little Yoshi light back there, but you guys can't really see it that well, so here's a picture of it. I wanted to sit here and thank Serenity for getting this for me, but you guys can't really see it that well, and that might be because of my crappy camera and the lighting conditions down here in this room. So here's a picture of it. I absolutely love it, and it's going to be back there, so just know that that's what that glowing light back there is. But regardless, let's get on to the topic. What is the name of the Vanoss Crew? This has been argued so much, and it's gotten to the point where people have gotten into actual screaming matches over this, which it doesn't really matter. This entire video really doesn't matter, but I want to be able to give my opinion and explain why calling them the Vanoss Crew is probably the best thing for them and the best thing for us, and why the other names might not really work out. Now again, if I don't end up talking about the name that you use, don't get mad at me, just explain down in the comment section below and I'll be able to read it and maybe make up a follow-up video if I need to. But when I look online, I see three names mainly being used. The Alpha Betas, named after an animated show that involves some of the Vanoss Crew members. Team 6, there was a video uploaded to Vanoss's channel called Team 6, where it includes 6 members of the Vanoss Crew, and most of the people that I see end up using the name the Vanoss Crew. Obviously part of that name being Vanoss's name, the highest sub-channel of any member in the Vanoss Crew, and one of the biggest gaming channels out there. So let's get into why some of these names don't work, and why one of them's probably the best one to use. Let's first start with Alpha Betas. Alpha Betas is obviously named after an animated show that some of the Vanoss Crew participated in. In this animated show, there are 4 main characters: Wildcat, Terrorizer, Basically I Do Work, and Vanoss, with some more members of the Vanoss Crew rumored or hinted at to be in the show. This includes Sark, Nogla, and possibly Moose Knuckle, but we don't really know. There could be more people that end up joining. The problem with this name, which by the way, there is no problem calling the entire Vanoss Crew the Alpha Betas. I think that could be a good name. It's something that they're starting recently, and I do think this is going to be something that people remember from the Vanoss Crew. The problem I see with this is that it doesn't involve all the Vanoss Crew members. When we talk about the Vanoss Crew, or people are talking about the Vanoss Crew, sometimes it's referring to everybody that's played with them before. Not just one small appearance here and there, but people who have been reoccurring members for years, coming back, playing with them again. And also, me and other people don't really think of Sark, Nogla, or Moo when we say the Alpha Betas. I think of the main 4, based off the animated show. Now, is it wrong to sit here and call them that? Well, no, there's nothing wrong calling them any of these names. But I think Alpha Betas is just a small section of the Vanoss Crew, and I think it would be interesting to save that for the original 4 that were the Alpha Betas, or people that are going to be in these new episodes coming out soon. So I don't really think the Alpha Betas makes the cut, and I think a lot of people agree with me on this. But hey, I could be wrong. Comment down below and let me know if you like the name Alpha Betas. Next is Team 6. There's a video uploaded to Vanoss's channel referring to 6 members of the Vanoss Crew: Wildcat, Vanoss, Basically I Do Work, Terrorizer, those 4 being in the Alpha Betas animated show, with also Nogla and Delirious. Now what's wrong with this? What's wrong with Team 6? Well, there's not 6 members, and I get it, it could just be, you know, oh, it's Team 6, when obviously there's like 20 people that you could be referring to in that group. I just don't think Team 6 is a fitting name for them. I mean, it's a number, I get it, but Alpha Betas is such a better name for the group than Team 6. I mean, literally, it's just team and then the number 6, and the 6 referring to the main 6. But the Vanoss Crew doesn't matter on who the main people are or not. They're all getting together to play games, and it doesn't matter if you're a smaller channel or a bigger channel. You're gonna have fun with your friends and upload the content, and it's worked with them so far. So I don't think putting a number in there, like the number of people in the group, really makes the cut either. And this ends up going to the final name I see a lot of people use, which is the Vanoss Crew, or the Vanoss Group. Now, this name is referring to all of these members: Wildcat, Vanoss, Basically I Do Work, Terrorizer, Nogla, Delirious, Mr. Stark, Cryos, Smitty, Big Jiggly Panda, Cartoons, 407, Moo, Silent Droid, Sea Nanners, Racing Cats, Spoonerism, Michael HDZ14, Bryce Games, Chilled Chaos, I'm Marksman, Iconic Phantom, Screwologist, Gassy Mexican, Mamabot, Hutch, Yummy, Royal Viking, and it's also including these past Vanoss Crew members that are not really part of the group anymore: Louis Caliber, Omwrecker, and Mini Lad. Louis Caliber no longer being part of the group because he's just not inactive, and he's also had allegations against him. Omwrecker recently being kicked from the group and making a lot of public statements against the group, throwing his own allegations against the crew. And then Mini Lad no longer being part of the crew, as he broke away and wanted to become more of a solo content creator, and he also recently had allegations against him. So from all those names and all those people I mentioned, mention, those are like the Vanoss Crew. And that's kind of what a lot of people sit here and refer to them as. Even Keemstar himself on Drama Alert sat here and referred to them as the Vanoss Crew. And I bet he does not know jack about the Vanoss Crew at all. He barely knows how to pronounce any of their names. But I see the name Vanoss Crew as a good name for them. Yeah, sure, it takes one of the members' names and labels it as the name of the group, but I don't really see any of the Vanoss Crew having problems with this. The only person I saw having a problem with this is Minilad. And when Minilad sat here and said there is no Vanoss Crew, that's not the name, Wildcat sat here and rebutted by saying Vanoss being in YouTube Rewind is representing all of them, and it's huge that he's in there, because obviously they are a big part of the platform. They're one of the biggest gaming groups that are playing together. Yeah, Vanoss is one of the biggest members of the group, but I don't think Wildcat or anybody else cares that they're called the Vanoss Crew. Even people like Nogla have been using the name the Vanoss Crew in titles and thumbnails before. I think everybody just knows them as the Vanoss Crew. And one thing that Vanoss does is that he doesn't do solo content. He always sits here and plays with the group. And I think being that one person who sits here and never makes a solo video and is always working to sit here and be able to play with other members of the crew, it does have a satisfying name. Because if Vanoss sat here and were to make a solo video, sure, a lot of his fans would sit here and probably love it, but it wouldn't feel like a Vanoss video. And that's the thing. His videos felt a little different, and I think that's why his videos excelled beyond others. He was always playing with his friends. He was always playing with that group of people we loved seeing playing together. And having the name the Vanoss Crew, I think, is a very satisfying name. I don't ever see Vanoss sitting here and doing solo content. I always see him playing with the crew. And being that one guy who's always going to be there for the team, that one guy who's always going to sit here and play with the crew, no matter what, he ain't going to sit here and break off to do solo content. He's never going to sit here and record solo. Not even for one day. He's always going to wait for someone to play with, and it's always going to be another member of the crew. And I think that feeling that we get when we watch Wildcat's videos or Moo's videos or Nogla's videos or whoever's videos, if it's the Vanoss Crew, it feels like a Vanoss video, because Vanoss in every single one of his videos has always been with a group of people. And that's why I think the Vanoss Crew is a good name. Again, was this video pointless? Obviously, it doesn't matter what you call them. You can call them Team 6, Alpha Betas, whatever. I'm just arguing and I'm picking the side. I think the Vanoss Crew is the best name for them, and I don't have a problem with them. And anyone who does have a problem with it, such as like Minilad not liking the name the Vanoss Crew, is honestly just whining about something so small, and I don't really think it's worth engaging to argue. So please don't watch this video and then go argue with somebody else about it. Everyone can have their own name. What's most important is that we all sit here and we're enjoying their content, or at least we can sit here and take something out of their content. For me, it helps distract me from stuff that's happening in my life. It's awesome to sit here and just pull up any member of the Vanoss Crew and be able to watch them for a while. Helps distract me. Let me know down in the comment section below, what does the Vanoss Crew videos do for you? And also, what do you call them? Do you call them the Vanoss Crew? Do you call them Alpha Betas? Or do you call them Team 6? Thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.